Okay. I gotta go on here with my monitor. Everything's set up.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you ain't never done anything like this before, have you?
Nope. I
So,
have not.
so we knew.
Oh my god, that's us.
Okay, my comment should be up right here soon. All right, when people start showing up, obviously. Okay. For the time being, I'll probably
Do your thing, bro.
play.
Do your thing.
All right, we won't be what? Forward West.
Start off with Metallica. Metallica Week in Nashville, Tennessee, where we're at.
They probably can't even hear that.
You don't think I can?
No. Maybe we'll start showing up soon.
Gotta wait. We have 6 people watching so far.
6 people, 9 people.
9
Okay.
people. What's up, everyone?
What's up, Guillermo? I probably butchered your name. I'm so sorry. Basically, what we're doing on the stream is the past weekend has been stacked. Okay, so it was a wild show. It was so wild.
It was
and
amazing.
and so this past whole weekend, I've had my sister come in for the weekend because she's coming down actually for a family
What's up,
event.
guys?
A member of my family's getting married, so we had this like big long week and weekend of just like fun activities and stuff. And this weekend was designated for us seeing Metallica for 2 days with Pantera and Limp Bizkit. And basically, what we're going to be doing is getting ready for Metallica Day 2, or like expectations, what we want to see. There's already 20 people watching. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. And just basically going over what we want to look forward to
Yeah.
for tomorrow, which is going to be nuts.
Yeah, I'm
And
super excited.
okay, so yesterday, Pantera and Suicidal Tendencies opened up from Metallica. What were your thoughts on it?
I mean, so I'm a lot older than my brother, of
Very.
course. He's almost 16. I'm almost 36.
Big
So
gap.
I think the cool thing about all of this would be that I've been listening to these bands since I was like 4 years old. And, I've always been a rocker myself, always been an emo kid, forever be emo
Hold up.
kid.
Our guitar. Thank you so much. Oh my god.
What's up?
Thank you so much for showing up. I did not expect this. Thank you. And
Yeah,
I
that's
finally got to see
awesome.
Metallica.
Yeah, so anyways, I think it's really cool to be able to share this love of the music I've been listening to for over 20 years with my brother and him having the same, love for the same type of music and the same passion. So like seeing these bands now, being almost 40 years old, and they're way older than I am, is just surreal. And Pantera, I mean, exceeded all my expectations.
Oh yeah,
100%. His voice is still amazing.
Phil
fantastic.
Oh my god, yeah. And Zach Wild, obviously. Zach freaking Wild, dude. Oh my god.
No words for him.
It was magical. That's
He's a guitar god.
Yeah, he looked like a Viking on stage. Oh my god. It was just so surreal because like we hear these songs on the radio, we see these people on TV, so it's just so crazy. I mean, me being a huge Ozzy fan, as you can see around my entire room.
Oh yeah.
And that my whole family knows. You already know.
Yeah.
Ozzy everywhere.
Yes, we are a metal rock family. That's very much. Sure.
And just seeing Zach Wild live is like very eye opening, and just realize like, oh my god, this is really happening.
Especially with Metallica, like when Metallica came out, like I kind of felt like time stopped a little bit. I'm just like, wow, like I've been waiting to see Metallica since I was your age. And here I am, you know, like so many years later. I never thought I'd be able to see them. And being able to share that experience with my younger brothers is just, it's been amazing.
Yeah, and obviously they had a stacked set list, and Metallica, they were wild. When the Ecstasy of Gold and AC/DC hit and they went into Creeping Death, oh my god, it was so
fantastic.
Crazy. So, what was your favorite song they played? Because I know Kirk and Rob did like a little like solo.
Yeah. So. Oh my gosh. My favorite song. It's that good. Like I honestly like I'm like I can't even think of. I like King of Nothing. That's one of my favorite songs. Seek and Destroy was really neat because they had the big beach balls.
Yeah, they had the massive
Master of Puppets, phenomenal.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't have a favorite one. I mean, they were all just so good.
Yeah, no.
Honestly.
My favorite was they saw this on the stream, and when they played Leopard Messiah and Monster of Sorrow, that was probably my favorite performance that they did, because those are very, very deep cuts that you don't really hear a whole lot. So it was really cool then to like actually play that.
I agree. Yeah, for sure.
But it was just so amazing, and that was a long night. We didn't get home to about 2 o'clock.
It's been a long week actually, because for those of you who are not in Nashville, Tennessee area, because Metallica is doing a 2-day show here, it has been Metallica week. So they've had like little events going on throughout the city. So we've done a couple of those. We went to the Metallica pop-up.
Yeah, amazing.
It was amazing. We're also huge Jack White fans, White Stripes fans, so we did stop by Third Man Studio, which was amazing. So, I mean, we've had like a really great week, and I'm super excited for day 2 tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of people you're probably commenting.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties.
They're showing up now.
There we go. Yeah, didn't Metallica play Orion? They did. And also, for those who don't, this is my sister. And they played Orion, and it was awesome because they dedicate that song for Cliff Burton and stuff, and it was really cool. That was the one part where it did make me cry, and
that was very, very special.
It was very just so crazy.
Yeah.
And they played Orion. They played Creeping Death, Harvester of Sorrow, and they played To Live Is to Die, which was awesome. I did not expect them to play that. They played To Live Is to Die, Fuel, King Nothing, Seek and Destroy, Master of Puppets.
Yes.
Sad But True, Nothing Else Matters.
Sad But True, Nothing Else Matters was beautiful.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I got like goosebumps even thinking about it. Yeah. That was beautiful.
And then they played a lot of stuff from 72 Seasons, which I love. And they were just so funny on stage too. James was cracking jokes
James is really funny. He's got an amazing personality. For sure. And they just love, I love Metallica because they love their fans. And
the entire like after every other song they say like, "Welcome to Nashville, guys. We're so excited to be here, and you guys are now part of the Metallica family." And yeah, he says basically, like, okay, you're at the show, you're part of us now.
Yeah,
Nobody can take you
exactly.
away from that. You're here, you're stuck with us. Sorry.
Yeah,
So,
he was so funny. I absolutely love him. He was great.
and another cool part was Lars had technical difficulties with his drum set, and during, I mean, they obviously had to fill time, so Kurt just started playing. They had like a whole like Deep Purple jam, and after James just said, "I'm so sorry, you guys had to witness that and see that."
I wasn't. I thought that was pretty cool.
And then yeah, it was so freaking cool. And then they bursted into Shadows Follow, so I wasn't mad at all. The MTV grow in its backyard.
Yeah, it did. Oh, he got to see Cliff play.
Yeah. He got a pick from Jakey Lee.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he has a pick from Jakey Lee. Yeah, give a shout out for DB. He's awesome. Thank you. June 3rd, you're gonna see Metallica. That's so cool. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Yesterday's show was just nuts. Yeah, hi everybody.
Hi everyone.
I am absolutely amazing, and this week has just been nuts. And like Sam said earlier,
but it's so worth it.
She had said earlier that we're huge Jack White fans, which I know a lot of you guys have seen my videos, my posts where I'm always talking about the White Stripes, and lately, extremely lately, I've been to Third Man Records in Nashville quite often, and I really like going there because obviously it's the White Stripes, they're freaking awesome, but they have a lot of cool, like different, interesting gear, and it's just cool to learn about records and how they make them, and obviously play Jack White's guitar. So we visited that because she's never been, and
I've been a White Stripes Jack White fan since I was his age, and like I said, I'm almost 36, so forever.
She was there when they first came out, so
yes.
And we saw Jack White 2 weeks ago, and it was just an absolutely fantastic show.
I've not been able to see him yet. I was really upset about that. Maybe one day. I'm hoping. One day. It's on my list for sure. He is a musical genius.
Yeah, he was an absolute. Every single song he played was just absolutely amazing. 1 second. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
People. All right.
Got a filter.
But after that, we went to see Jack White's studio, and while I was there, I think I still have it in my pocket.
Do you?
No, it's right here. I got Robert Trujillo's bass pick that is at the Metallica pop-up shops. And the cool thing about it is Jack White was at the Metallica show yesterday with us.
Yes.
And so technically I have Jack White's Metallica pick. So that's a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
That's not many people, because we walked in and I just wanted to jam, show the guitar, how everything works, and this was just laying on the top. I was like, this is what I think it is, right?
I know. I was like freaking out. I was like, there's no way. That's your lucky pick now.
Yeah. That's sure. I gotta carry that movie everywhere now. And we did that whole little jam. Walked out, went to the pop-up shop, and we got my brother a shirt, which y'all have seen my brother, and the Jack White video and other random various videos. Yeah, I love Jason Newsted. Jason Newsted's fantastic. I wish he'd do like a little reunion show with Metallica.
That would be great.
Yeah. And we went to the pop-up shop, which was cool, and they give us these little cards that you scan to get like free like sneak peek tickets. We didn't win, but yeah. But we still got such fantastic seats, and she donated blood and got a free ticket to see Metallica. Yeah, she did. So she had a really cool shirt.
Yep.
It was like, I think it says, "I'm a giver." I'm a giver. Yeah, on the side. Yeah, that's really cool. But Metallica, 10 out of 10 performance. Oh my god, they did not mess up once. Usually, sometimes I know it's kind of like famous for Kurt to mess up and Nothing Else Matters, like in the very beginning, and he'll just mess up.
But he didn't miss a beat.
Nothing, not at all. Even Lars, people hate on Lars. I don't know why.
I don't know why. I mean,
I think Lars is a incredible drummer, and I think he definitely showed and shined fantastically yesterday, because, I mean,
they gave it all they had.
They did. They did everything. It felt like '86 Metallica again. It felt like we were watching the Master Puppet Store. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, that's basically just a huge hangout, just basically getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, any requests, I do have my guitar here, so if you guys want to hear me play
We
something.
will be playing. Yes.
How long is Zach's beard now? To the floor. It's like a Viking. His beard is magnificent. His beard is glorious. It's like Gandalf.
And the wind was blowing, and he just looked like
A god. Oh
Literally
my
a
lord.
god.
I'm gonna post a video of him playing the walk solo. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down for copyright reasons. But that's probably one of the best videos I have of Zach that night, and it was just so awesome.
He's a beast. Like,
Yeah, he is.
He's amazing.
Can I play the Blitzkrieg riff? Ah, Christ. I don't think I know that one by heart, but I can play Am I Evil, which is kind of on the same, album a little bit. Would I grow a beard like Zach's? Ooh.
I don't know.
I think I would for fun.
Would you?
I would for fun. I wouldn't probably keep it. I like clean shaven a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I like having a mustache. I feel like I want my mustache like goals or like George Harrison.
Yeah.
Like 1970 George Harrison. That'd be such a.
I think
sick
that's
look.
everyone's goal.
Yeah, right. Yeah, go at it, dude. I want to see it too. That freaking Zach Wildbeard. It's just like a wizard. It is.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't even know how people get it like beards that long. It's a lot of work.
How was the sound? Incredible.
We felt every single note. Like
it was incredible.
It was like a wholly ethereal experience. It was like I don't even know. I had no words. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah.
I would say compared to being at a show that's enclosed, like in a building, rather than being at a venue that's a stadium when it's open and it's outside. I mean,
yeah.
The sound is.
I mean, I actually thought it would be a little quieter. Because for those who don't know, it was at Nissan Stadium, and Nissan Stadium is an outside. It has it's not like a normal dome like most places or arenas. The top's open, so you could feel like the breeze, the air, and it was gorgeous out. There was like planes and like stars everywhere.
But the sound was incredible.
It was. I thought it'd be quiet and like dampened, but no, it was. It was. If anything, it made it better.
I think so too.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like there was room for the sound to go instead of just being enclosed and sounding just noise.
Exactly, or echoes or anything like that. Yeah, for sure.
Some Nirvana content. Yeah, I've actually been getting into a lot of Dave Grohl with Foo Fighters and Nirvana, and I actually think I might be making some more Nirvana content soon, along with Joy Division, because I know you're a huge Joy Division fan, hence your PFP. No, he did all. He put all.
He was wild.
He was. I mean, he had his shoes off. He was barefoot.
I mean, he was barefoot. Yeah, barefoot on stage. He did not care.
He did not care. He sounded exactly like he'd done the album.
And he was funny too.
He was funny. He was talking to the crowd, and I love that about bands too. I don't know if you noticed that or take that into consideration when bands actually like interact with the fans and stuff. It makes it feel more intimate. You know?
It really does, for sure.
But yeah, he was just like, he sounded fantastic. His voice was just like a growl.
Yeah, I agree. He sounds phenomenal.
I know, my freaking skin goosebumps immediately as soon as I heard the Ecstasy of Gold. Who was best, Pat Smear, Dave Grohl, or Chris? Who's better guitarist?
Guitarist? Why is Jack White not in there? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, out of those three, I'm Dave Grohl.
You did Dave Grohl, yeah. I mean, Dave Grohl is just like the Swiss Army knife of rock. He can pretty much do everything. Pat Smear, I love Pat. He's such a good guitarist.
They're all good.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah, they're all good.
Well, speaking of Metallica, 3 favorite Metallica. What's your top 3 favorite Metallica albums?
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. That's a tough question.
It is a really hard question.
That's a really hard question.
My number 1 is Kill 'Em All. I love Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All's a good one.
I love this pure raw energy of it. This sounds fantastic.
72 Seasons is really good.
I think that might be my top 5.
Yeah. Definitely 72 Seasons.
I think my top 3, and I know a lot of you are probably going to be mad because I forgot one album. Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Injustice for All. I didn't put Master of Puppets in there, only because I have such a strong connection between Injustice for All. But Oh no, that album was just so freaking good. Oh my god, especially
They all are.
like when I live streamed Harvester of Sorrow. Those who did see it, and those you can see it right now if you want to go off this stream and watch it. I did it yesterday. Yeah, it sounded so heavy. Oh my god.
Well, it's hard to choose because very seldom are there bands out there to where
They release
every
hit
single
after hit
song
after
is
hit.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have a bad song, and we were talking about this in regards to the White Stripes yesterday. There is not a bad song.
And Royal Blood.
Royal Blood, there is not a bad song. Royal Blood, if you guys don't know who that is, I highly recommend them. They're phenomenal.
Yeah, I know. They're probably tired of me talking about Royal Blood. I talk about them all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
They're good. They got me on Royal Blood now.
It's like, yeah, we can, yeah. Thank me and my brother. We're huge Royal Blood fans. My whole family is. Favorite Metallica songs, Ride the Lightning. I don't even think I have a favorite. There's so many freaking good ones.
They're all
because like
good.
I feel like I've noticed Metallica doesn't have like a compilation album for like greatest hits. You know why?
Yeah, because they're all good.
Because every song is like every album is like a greatest hits. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know how much longer Phil could take. No, he was banging his head. He was jumping up and down. He was wild. Oh my god.
He had some great stage presence. His energy was great.
Yeah, it was so amazing. Kurt Cobain or Mike McCready, the guitarist for Pearl Jam. I'm pretty sure it's Pearl Jam.
Mike McCready is Pearl Jam, I believe.
Yeah, Pearl Jam and Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain for me.
I like Kurt.
Personally.
I like when he tunes down the drop D. It just sounds so heavy and like eerie.
Yes.
But Mike McCready, I mean, if you listen to 10, 10 was my first vinyl album I ever bought with my own money. And Mike McCready's sound is just so awesome. He's so different because especially like the top four grunge bands, he had like kind of like the big fours, like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, and I feel like that'd be like the top five. And Nirvana, obviously, I think I already said that, but
yeah, Nirvana definitely.
I feel like just Mike McCready and Jerry Cantrell stands out so much between the quote unquote grunge bands at the time. Yeah, I really like that. So I'd have to go Mike McCready, and you said Kurt.
Yeah, I'd go Kurt.
And Justice for All, The Garage Days, and Ride the Lightning. That's a good list. I like that.
That's a good list.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I wish they play Call. I hope they play Call of Cthulhu tomorrow. I pray to God they play it tomorrow.
I really hope so.
I hope they do. But I know somebody asked me to play Blitzkrieg, so the closest thing I could possibly give is Am I Evil?
My neck still hurts.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Ian Curtis or Bernard Sumner of Joy Division. Do you listen to Joy Division at all?
No, I don't.
You don't listen to
I really
Division?
don't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Well,
I really don't.
Well,
I don't know who either of them are.
Oh, Ian Curtis is really, really good, but Bernard Sumner is very good as well. Yeah, I didn't think I have a favorite. Joy Division, they did Warsaw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was in the Tony Hawk games. Do you remember that?
Yes,
yeah.
I was a big, like I said, I've always been an emo kid, so yes, I used to be a skater too. I know about all the Tony Hawk games.
Yeah, we all grew up with this around the house.
Yes.
It must be kind of neat for you to start playing at 5 years old where you are now, I think.
Yes. When he started playing at such a young age, like I've always been the type of sister to where I always encourage, and I'm like always, the biggest fan. So when I seen him starting to play, and I was like, seeing that natural talent, I kept encouraging him to play, and I got him his first guitar, his first amp. For Christmas one year, I bought him a special edition Randy Rhoads guitar because like I'm so proud of him and he's so ridiculously talented. And I'm like, you need to keep at it, dude. Just keep at it. So I always want to make sure, you know, my brothers and my sister always know that like I'm their biggest fan. So it is so neat seeing from where he's come from 5 years old into now, and he's literally only 15, almost 16 years old. It blows my mind.
Well, I'm not that good. Hush.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not that good. I have a lot of ways to go, but we were talking about the week. Wait. If you ever want to start a band, any members, I'm your guy. I definitely will consider that. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, 100%. That's awesome. Yeah.
It is awesome. It's neat.
We also went to the Gibson Garage, DP. I went back
go there
because he's been wanting me to go back and take videos of it. So I did go back. And I did make a video, and we did a thing. I went to enter to win Kirk Hammett tickets because he's doing a meet and greet in Nashville at the CMA Theater. And I was like, obviously, I'm not going to miss that out. I want to try to get some tickets and see Kirk Hammett and him size Ride the Lightning, my record. And so we went there, and they 1029, The Buzz, our radio station in Nashville, they're fantastic. Every single song is like hit after hit after hit after hit. And they did like
shout out to 1029 The Buzz.
Yeah, 1029 The Buzz, they're freaking awesome. And we would just kind of talk to them. We went. I played a 1970s reissue of a Gibson Flying V, all white, like James Hetfield's. Yeah. I mean, I had to. I was signing up to see Metallica, so felt like if I didn't, it would be like sacrilegious. So I went in the room. I like hooked up this guitar to like this Mesa Boogie, which they sound fantastic. And I've never really dabbled in Mesa Boogie, besides like Marshalls. And yeah. I've only messed with Marshalls and Line 6s. Hey, Ringo's mom, she's
hey.
Really big fan of him.
Oh, I see her all the time. There's a bunch of people on here that I recognize from your lives.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Thank you for supporting him.
Thank you. But we went to the Gibson Garage, and I just kind of played a little bit. And my sister thought it'd be a bright idea to run in there and, hey, like she talked to him and said, hey, come in here. They're like, what do you want? They're like, there's this 15-year-old kid in here shredding. I wasn't playing that good.
Yeah, no, I said shredding. Yes, that was the word, shredding.
And I was just kind of in the zone. I was just like, just kind of like doing random little scales. And I look up and I see 1029 filming me for their radio station and their Instagram. I'm just like, oh, hey, I didn't even know you guys were there. And they're like, oh my freaking God, can we use you for our Instagram? I'm like, yeah,
of course.
And they posted me on their Instagram and
Facebook,
and they made me a part of Gibson Garage's commercial, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty, yeah. So if you guys have Instagram or YouTube, they might have it on YouTube. But if you go on Instagram and you go on their page, I'm part of their commercial now. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so nice.
Yeah, they were incredible.
I love Haley.
Mm-hmm, yeah, plus Haley. And freaking Lizzie Hale of Hailstorm was there 2 hours before we got there.
Yeah, let's not talk.
And James Hetfield was at the Opry, and I was just like, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though.
We just missed them.
Mm-hmm. And then when we were at the show, Grace Bowers, Don Airy of Ozzy, Judas Priest, Deep Purple, Jack White, and the drummer for Deep Purple, Ian Pace, Keith Urban, and Jason Momoa.
And Jason Momoa was in the crowd.
Well, he was in the mosh pit.
In the snake pit, literally just moshing with everyone. Like he was just not a celebrity.
Yeah, like he's not like one of the biggest movie stars of all time. And he was just in the crowd, everybody was in the crowd. They were in the pit. They were backstage taking pictures. I was like, oh my God, there's no way we're attending a show with this many celebrities.
Yeah.
It's just so insane.
I can only imagine what tomorrow night's going to be like.
Oh, no, especially since it's being Saturday and Limp Bizkit's going to be there.
It's the last show with Limp Bizkit. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be so sick. I can't wait.
Your top 3 dream guitars.
Ooh.
What is your top 3 dream guitars?
Number 1, without a freaking doubt, Polka Dot, Carl Sandoval V, Randy Rhoads.
Yes.
That's number 1. And what's the second? That's good. Top 3 guitars: Randy Rhoads, Polka Dot V, number 1. Greenie, Kirk Hammett,
yes.
Gary Moore, Peter Green, 100%. And dream guitars. Like narrow it down, like guitars that like I want to go and buy, or like guitars that other guitarists to play that I would like to have. or just both.
I really liked the one that's and I can't remember. You probably remember the guitar that Kirk had last night. It was a Ouija board.
Oh yeah, he played the freaking Ouija board guitar.
Yes, I was like, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
I definitely think I love his White Zombie guitar. I feel like that's probably
the White Zombie one. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be my
too.
top three: the Greenie, Gary Moore, Thin Lizzy, Randy Rhoads, the Polka Dot V, and the White Zombie special Kirk Hammett guitar.
He's got some really cool guitars.
Yeah, I love because I want to get a lot of. That's why I got this shirt. This is like special, like only. Well, no, this is just the tour shirt. I wanted to get like they had shirts special only for those 2 days for Metallica.
Yes.
And so we both got shirts for the show.
Yep.
And yeah, they're freaking awesome. And I love this because it reminded me of like that horror aesthetic that they always incorporate into their guitars, their music, their album covers. So I love that. And I really want a guitar like that. I really want a guitar.
That would be really neat.
Because I got this guitar because it reminded me of Sinister Gates.
Yes.
And 1988 and just raw era Kirk Hammett.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, okay, I have to get this stick. Top 5 Ozzy albums. Yeah, just a slight chuckle of just like, okay, all of them.
Again, all of the above.
I mean, Blizzard of Oz is my number one. I know a lot of you guys already know. I mean, Randy.
Randy.
Blizzard of Oz, literally right there. That's my favorite album of all time. My favorite Ozzy album.
Definitely. That's my favorite album.
Yeah, Blizzard of Oz. Ultimate Sin. I love the Ultimate Sin. It does not get talked about enough. I love the Ultimate Sin. And I really like No More Tears, but I probably have to put Diary of a Madman in there. I mean, Randy.
Yeah. Diary of a Madman, definitely.
Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, and Ultimate Sin for me. What about you? Same?
Same. Yeah. Literally same.
But like, I mean, there's Bark of the Moon, No More Tears, Scream.
Which are like all my favorite songs.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah. Good night, Ringo. What's up, Pat?
Oh.
He's awesome. So say hi.
What's up, Pat?
Play some Misfits. Don't remember how to play. I used to remember how to play Die Die My Darling. I don't remember how to play. I'm so sorry. Just eating some quesadillas. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, you had quesadilla after the Metallica show at 1 o'clock in the morning. So
that has become like a ritual for all of us.
Every single concert.
Every single show event we attend, it is like, okay, beeline to the nearest Taco Bell.
Amen. We tear up some Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell and a Baja Blast. That's like gold. I don't know. Mac on spaghetti. Bloodbath in Paradise. Another one. No Rest for the Wicked. Ozzy. That album is so fantastic. And like seeing Zach Wilde, like he played on No Rest for the Wicked, No More Tears, and he's gonna be at the final Black Sabbath show.
I know.
Yeah, I want to go so bad.
Top 5 bands and artists. You go first.
Oh my god, this is so hard. Oh my god, you guys are giving these hard questions. Oh lord.
What's up, Kip?
What's up, Kip? Ozzy, Sabbath. Ozzy, Sabbath. Those kind of tie into the same one.
Yeah.
Metallica. Obviously, we just saw them. We're gonna see them tomorrow. We're wearing the shirt. Original. Did you know that was original? That poster I have?
Yeah. Yeah, you told me that. The story about that. That's really awesome.
That is from a magazine in 1988. Dedicating to Cliff Burton, and I found a copy at a yard sale. Perfect condition, and I obviously framed it, but anyways, off topic. Metallica, Ozzy. I love T-Rex. Do you listen to T-Rex?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, Mark Bolan is so... It's kind of like Bowie.
Yeah.
Kind of like Bowie. Mark Bolan, he's just an absolute genius songwriter. He's poetic, and he died so young. He died at 25.
That's really sad.
And, wait, was it... I think he died at 30, because...
He was young, I know that.
Yeah, Gloria Jones and him were intoxicated, and they accidentally ran into a tree.
That's really sad. I hate that.
And but he was just an absolute magnificent human being, so nice, down to earth, humble, and yeah, that's definitely my 3: Ozzy, Metallica, T-Rex, White Stripes.
Top 5.
4, yeah. Top 5.
Top 5. So you got one more left.
One more: Ozzy, Metallica, T-Rex, White Stripes. Man. Beatles. Duh. Beatles.
I was waiting. I'm like,
hello.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know why that crossed my mind. Beatles, obviously. That's my top 5. Definitive top 5. Yeah, Bolin died in '77. I think it was September
Yeah.
of '77.
I don't know who my top 5 would be.
Yeah, what's your top 5 bands?
Bands, artists.
Bands, artists, anything.
I would definitely say, for sure, Ozzy
Mm-hmm.
is in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ozzy, Led Zeppelin,
Joey, don't.
Jack White, White Stripes. Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. Metallica. And then my last one.
Ozzy, White Stripes, Metallica.
Ozzy, White Stripes, Metallica, Led Zeppelin.
Oh, Led Zeppelin, duh.
Oh my god. And then my last one. I've seen so many people too. I'm just like, I don't even know how to.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that in just a second. Yeah.
How to narrow that down. I'm gonna go with Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good list.
Foo Fighters.
So you said Ozzy, Metallica, White Stripes, Zeppelin, and Foo Fighters. That's a good list. I like that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bolin died in '77. Favorite Robin Trower album? If you don't know who Robin Trower is, he's a fantastic, underrated '70s guitarist. I don't even have a favorite. They're all freaking good. I love Robin Trower. Beatles, Anthrax, yeah, duh. Cream.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah, I met Jerry Cantrell last August, which was so cool. Yeah, honorable mentions to every other metal band.
My torn pin shirt.
That's cool.
Right on. My top 5.
So very simple. Sabbath, Beatles, Zeppelin, Nirvana, and Ozzy.
Yeah,
that's a really good top.
That's a good top 5.
But
there's just so many.
There's so many. What? I think we had another question up here.
I listen to everything, so I mean, I could have easily thrown in Bring Me the Horizon, Bolt for My Valentine, Avenged Sevenfold. I'm huge fans of them too, and I've seen all of them live, and they're fantastic.
Yeah. Guitar player, awesome. That Mike sent you. That's insane. Mike is art guitar, and he is. I'm always on the stream with Pat, and pretty much everybody I think on here watches art guitar. He's just so sick. He's awesome.
Yeah, I do like art guitar. He's cool.
Sepultura, I love Sepultura. Sepultura's very underrated. All right, Chris. Well, enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, enjoy your dinner.
Death, I like Death. Chuck Schuldiner. Ever heard of Death?
Yeah, I've heard of Death.
Fantastic, yeah. I haven't really delved deep into Death, but I really like Crystal Mountain. I like Crystal Mountain.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But I know I was getting ready because one of the big things I want to talk about was all of our concerts. I've seen a lot, not as much as you have, or Zach, my brother has, or my mom. Everybody in this house have seen so many. It's just too much to think about, and
too many.
I've seen Alice Cooper, Avenged Sevenfold with Falling in Reverse, Quiet Riot with Rat, and now I'm seeing Metallica with Pantera, Suicidal Tendencies, and Metallica again tomorrow with Limp Bizkit and
Ice Nine Kills.
Ice Nine Kills, yeah, they're gonna be fantastic. So you've seen one of the main things I love, which I know a lot of you guys have been seeing. That I put a lot of Green Day stuff out, which I know very controversial. A lot of people hate them. A lot of people like them. It's just kind of like acquired taste for a band.
Yeah.
But I really like that punk style. I mean, obviously, I love the Ramones, Clash, Sex Pistols. Joy Division is kind of like that post-punk new wave style, which I really like.
Yeah.
And you saw Green Day on the American Idiot Tour with Jimmy Eat World.
I did. I was actually his age when I seen them, and I got to meet Billy Joe.
That's so cool. Yeah, tell the story.
Which is really cool. So it's after the show, and me and my cousin are just walking through the lobby, just trying to leave, and I'm looking, and I'm like, dude, I think that was Billy Joe.
Yeah.
But I'm trying not to freak out, okay? Because I'm 15 years old. I was a huge, huge Green Day fan.
And they just rose to high prominence at the time, so.
I'm trying to keep my composure. Then Billy makes eye contact with me, and I'm just like, you know, I was like waving like this, and I slowly walk over to him, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" I was like, "Try not to draw attention to you right now because literally everyone is getting out of the concert."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, it's cool." Like, I bought my American Idiot poster. He was, you know, just talking to me. He's signing it for me, and then everyone noticed who I was talking to, and a stampede of hundreds of people come running towards us, and I'm like, oh god. He's like, we need to run.
Yeah.
So me and him take off running, and the fans are like pushing. I'm like bear hugging Billy at this point, and I'm like, dude, I am so sorry. And he was like, it is fine. But that's my story of meeting Billy Joe. He is the sweetest guy ever. He is so cool, so down to earth.
And they just recently got their Hollywood star, which is pretty cool. I
love that for them.
And they have new 7-Eleven slushies, which is like
we tried to get one of those.
We tried to get one the day of the concert. They're not out yet.
They didn't have them, so.
Yeah. But somebody made a comment. Oh, I forgot again. Was Robert playing with suicidal tendencies? No, but his kid was. His kid was playing bass for suicidal tendencies, which was so like.
Which was neat.
Full circle because Robert played with suicidal tendencies, enjoyed Ozzy, and then Metallica.
Yes.
And then his son joined suicidal tendencies, and now they're on tour with him. So I think it's really cool, like that special like
they
bonding.
Get to be on tour together.
Yeah, and the band that he started with.
That's really cool.
But I love Montrose. Sammy Hagar's fantastic.
Sammy Hagar, definitely.
Yeah, I love Slayer. Slayer's good. Who do you think's better, Slayer or Anthrax?
Oh, I like Slayer. I mean.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. They're both good, but if I had to choose, I would say Slayer.
I find myself listening to a lot of Anthrax, a whole lot more.
Yeah, you do listen to a lot more Anthrax, for sure. Nothing wrong with that. They're both good.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic. But yeah, we have a lot of stories to tell. My mom and my sister actually saw and went to Ozfest.
We did. That was his age again.
Again, yes,
his
same age. Yeah.
Yes.
And they went to Ozfest to see Rob Zombie, Ozzy. Who else was there? Everybody.
It was Rob Zombie, Ozzy, Bullet for My Valentine, Godsmack.
Was Linkin Park there? I don't think they were they?
I don't think Linkin Park was there. That's all I can remember because that was a crazy day. My mom actually, at the time, we was in like the mosh area, and she actually she broke her ankle.
She broke her ankle.
At the mosh pit. And I mean, people were like pulling the grass out of the ground and chucking it.
Yeah.
And they picked up a big chunk of grass and threw it at our mom, and like she had glasses on, and they went flying.
Yeah, she broke.
And she broke her ankle in the mosh pit. So.
But y'all didn't even know y'all in the mosh pit until everyone started like.
It just happened, and when it happens, like you have no time to do anything. So there's no getting out of that one.
But y'all saw Ozzy and Rob Zombie. I mean, that's freaking cool. Yeah.
That was amazing. I've been to a lot of shows though. I've been to a lot of shows. And when I was his age, you know, again, for people that are just joining, I'm 35 years old, so that gives you a little bit of time frame. When I was his age, you know, the bands that I were into at the time, I was a scene kid. You know, I had best friends that had their own band at the time, and we were big Blink 182, Weezer, All Time Low, The White Stripes, you know, Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy's big, yeah.
Seosin, Chiodos, Atreyu.
Yeah, Atreyu, yeah.
Bullet for My Valentine. That's when those bands started getting really popular. When I was around your age, was Atreyu and Bullet for My Valentine.
Yeah, massive, very massive.
Was getting into Bring Me the Horizon.
When they first came out, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, those were kind of the bands I listened to when I was your age, and I've seen every single one of them.
Oh, that sucks, Sharif. Oh my god. Well, it's a cool story though.
Own.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Yeah, mosh pits were insane. There wasn't very many mosh pits at Metallica.
No.
Yeah, I feel like
even the one that Jason Momoa was in was really like.
It's very small.
Well, not only that, they weren't really. They were just kind of. I feel like they were just. Running in a circle. They weren't really like pushing and shoving.
Yeah, for those who just joined, we went to see Metallica, which is the show we literally got back from yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was Pantera, Suicidal Tendencies, and Tomorrow's Limp Bizkit, and Ice Nine Kills, and we're just getting ready, talking about it, and you asked Gibson Garage at the ready to hire you yet? I wish. Oh my god, I think they said 18.
Yeah.
Like, I'm close. I'm getting there.
18. Almost there.
But
Almost there.
yeah, we went to Metallica yesterday, and
I mean, you could always work at, Jack White's studio, Third Man Records.
right, like the odds of seeing Jack White are very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like mosh pits, Jason Momoa was there in the mosh pit, so which is so crazy.
He's a goofball. I love him.
Yeah, I can't wait for the new Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And Jack White was there, Grace Bowers was there, Don Airy and Ian Pace, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban was there.
A lot of people.
I'm sure a lot more people were there. And tomorrow, it being the last show, I mean, there's probably going to be tons of celebrities there, so.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Because, like, man, it's Metallica. The biggest metal band in the entire world. I mean, besides Sabbath.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I think it's so cool that we being in the same, just like I said.
Because we're from two different eras.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, yeah.
And that's so cool to be able to experience that, like, with you. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's so freaking cool. I can't wait for tomorrow. And then we got a wedding to go to tomorrow for our sister.
Yep, our sister's getting married tomorrow.
That's
congratulations to her.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. But yeah, if you guys have any requests, any questions about me or her, about like certain shows we've been to, who we've seen, our favorite show, anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Or song requests.
Yeah. What broke the moon? Yes, I will.
And me.
I can't play the solo because I'm not Jake Healy, but it's very hard to get used to. But yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of broken moon. Oh yeah, I don't think I did a stream after the Rocket Pod. I don't think I did. So
I don't think
a lot of you guys saw the post. I went to the Rocket Pod in Nashville and did this huge event with Billy Sheehan of Steve I and Paul Gilbert, Mr. Big. Music is Win, one of the biggest music YouTubers on the entire platform.
Yes.
And which I met him, and I'm going to be in his video soon because I don't want to leak his video, so I'm not going to have any spoilers. But it'll be out soon. It's just going to take him a long time. And once you guys see the video, you're going to understand why. But I am going to be in it, which is really, really cool. And he just walked around to everybody and talked. I got a bunch of interviews done, which I posted on my channel that you guys can see. And it was just so cool. And I got a lot of freaking exposure there.
Yeah.
A lot of it, because I remember one of the interviews I did, which is, I don't think it's been posted yet. I'm ready for it to be posted for you guys to see it. And they basically said that when they first talked to me, talked about me to the Rocket Pod, they said, okay, do you want to interview this Peyton Spears kid? And they're like, who in the world is that? And I'm like, it's this 15-year-old guitarist that you're going to want to see. I was just like, the fact that is being in the same sentence, my name and those adjectives to describe me, it's just like, oh my God, people are actually like, noticing me a little bit. Maybe that exposure a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And now me being on the Gibson Garage commercial and 1029 and having over 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for everything. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, I know a lot of you probably have. If you haven't, go ahead, hit it,
share,
please.
Subscribe.
It helps the channel out a lot.
All the above.
And if you want to go donate, I know I can't really do super chat right now because my YouTube's being wonky. But you guys can donate to my Cash App, which is in my description on my channel. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure if it is or not, but if it isn't, we will put it there.
Yeah, yeah, after the stream, if you guys want to donate and help out the channel a little bit, if you guys want, just it'll be in the description after the stream.
If you enjoy this channel, it helps keep this channel going. So, donate.
If you want, you're not obligated. If you don't want to, it doesn't matter. It's not about the money. Yeah, I know. That song is so much fun. Never, but it's probably that is what cemented my love for J.K. Lee and his playing. Is just so like that style. I use that style of playing in my like repertoire like all the time. Yeah. I mean, it's just so much fun. I love it. Yeah, Billy is one of the greatest bassists of all time, in my opinion. The best. Who do you think the best bass player is?
The best bass player? Oh Lord. I mean, who do you think I'm gonna say?
Jack White, because he's a bass player.
Yeah.
Kind of. He makes his guitar sound like a bass.
Yeah.
But he's still a guitar. So who do you think? Best bass player.
I would have to say Mike from Royal Blood.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah,
Mike from Royal Blood.
Yeah, Mike from. If you guys don't know, we've been talking about Royal Blood a lot. I know, but they're a newer band inspired by T-Rex, White Stripes, Black Keys, Electric Light Orchestra, and they incorporate that into their song playing a lot. Which I remember hearing them by playing Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
And they had Arctic Monkeys and Royal Blood on there, and I was like, oh my god, this sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so different. It reminded me of the White Stripes immediately, so that's why it caught my eye. And they're just, Mike, it sounds like a whole band.
It really does.
But it's just two people. It's Mike, the bass player / guitars, and Ben, the drummer.
I'd say he's probably like my favorite and the best. There's a lot of good bass players.
Yeah, I mean
out there.
Cliff, Steve Harris, Iron Maiden,
yeah,
Geezer Butler, Sabbath, Rudy Sarzo, who I met last year, Quiet Riot.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. It's really hard to say, but my favorite one right now is
Mike. Yeah, Mike is fantastic.
Blood.
But he makes his, obviously it's a bass, so it's gonna sound like a bass. But what he does to make it sound like a guitar and like kind of fill in that void and like space is he hooks it up through a bass amp and then directly hooks it from the soundboard to another guitar amp.
It's crazy.
Which makes it sound like this like I don't even know how to replicate.
I don't even. You guys need to go watch them.
Just
go on YouTube and just type in Royal Blood. You'll see what we're talking about.
Listen to the debut album all the way through. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
You're gonna love it. I promise you're gonna love it. It sounds so awesome.
That would be my number one. I mean, he knew Theory so well wasn't here for long,
just like Randy. Cliff was just a master. I mean, literally master. Yeah, master puppet.
Wizard. Yeah.
He was an absolute wizard.
Yeah.
It's just insane. I mean, watch Down the Green. I love watching Down the Green. You ever watched the Down the Green performance from the Bell Tolls? That little solo.
Oh, yes, it's amazing.
Yeah, Cliff, rest in peace. And that made me cry so hard last night, seeing them do that little tribute.
Yeah, because they were like emotional too. You could tell they were emotional.
Especially when oh my god, Kirk and James did the harmony solo.
Yes.
Like after Rob was playing the bass. Jason Newsted, Bob Daisley, Geddy Lee of Rush.
Yeah. Rush.
Obviously, yeah. I love Rush.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. They don't get talked about a lot. Well, they do, but it's like either people hate on Geddy because his voice sounds like a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think it sounds. I mean, I think it sounded like when I first started listening to Rush, I didn't know it was a dude. I'll put it that. So
Same.
So
but he sounds great.
He sounds fantastic. His vocal range is insane.
Yeah.
It's so intricate and like on point.
He's so unique.
Mm-hmm, yeah. you guys have any questions about the show, Metallica show that we went to, and our expectations for tomorrow, song requests, favorite anything?
Or anything
Yeah.
you want us to get on film tomorrow.
Yeah, if
Anything at
there's
all.
if there's a like a certain song that you want us to record and they have me post, places you want me to go in Nashville that you'd like to see, like tourist like. But I love doing those like vlogs. I didn't do one for
That's very
Metallica
fun.
because that's 2 shows. My
Yeah,
phone
it
would
is.
blow up.
Your phone
My
would blow up for sure. Definitely.
And so this is why I'm doing it live, because it's easier and it's more. I think it's more fun to chat with you guys and like have like one big little reunion and like as if you guys are getting ready to go with us tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
because
it feels like it.
that's why I
feels like
streamed
it.
too. I was like, I want them to feel
Yeah, a part of it. Yeah.
because I mean you guys are fantastic, and amazing. So
Maybe we can do a video tomorrow, like, come along with us to the show type thing.
I think I will do a vlog tomorrow, basically going over what happened yesterday, and then filming what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a lot of stuff going on.
We do.
It's
Very busy day tomorrow.
It's gonna be very long, but yeah, we'll do a vlog tomorrow. It should be out maybe Monday, Tuesday. I'll have it out by Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to clean my storage because I got like 2 hours of freaking videos of Pantera and Metallica. But yeah, it's gonna be so much fun, and I'm gonna do another live. Hopefully, my phone cooperates. Yeah, I love Fight. Rob Halford, you ever listen to Fight?
Nope, I have not. I will check it out.
It's
though,
like
for sure.
a side project after Judas Priest.
Okay.
Yeah. Rob Halford. I mean, one of the greatest voices in metal,
Okay.
and yeah,
I'll check it out.
Judas Priest.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna be touring with Alice Cooper.
Who I've seen more than once.
I've seen Alice Cooper once, and it was my first show, and it was just so amazing.
More than once, I've seen him, and he never disappoints.
Yeah, he was amazing. He puts when we went, the boa constrictor, Cobra he had, on his neck, it actually bent the top of his head, and he did not miss a beat.
Oh my god!
He had to like pull his teeth out. We watched him. We were so close. It was stuck in his head.
Gosh.
It got like stuck in his hair and his head, and he had to pull it out. We watched him pull it out.
Oh no!
And he just kind of like shrugged his head to the side. I was like, oh my god, he sounded exactly the same.
No.
Did not miss a beat.
Good for him.
I'm sure that's not the first time.
He's an OG.
Yeah, he is.
He is an OG.
When it comes to like OG metal,
yeah.
What do you think of?
OG metal, Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica.
After seeing them live in person, Metallica, hands down.
I mean, yeah, Metallica, Sabbath, Deep Purple, Rainbow with Richie Blackmore and Dio, Judas Priest, Alice Cooper, like bands like that.
Alice Cooper, yeah. I love going. I never want to miss a show when he comes because he's just awesome. What do you need me to get?
Go over there to my record. I'm sorry, I have that Italian pressing.
Oh, yeah. That magazine. You want me to bring the magazine?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I have...
out of the cover?
Yeah, I was reading it.
Well.
yeah. So,
well.
Yeah.
I find these treasures.
Yeah, right.
And you take them out of the slips.
Well, yeah, you can't read it when it's in the slips. But I'm going to set that right there for the time being.
Okay.
But she surprised me when she came down with the weekend. King Crimson, I love King Crimson. King Crimson's fantastic. I know that they're one of the biggest and more notable prog bands, like with Rush and stuff.
Yeah.
I love King Crimson. They're so awesome. But she surprised me with this Italian compilation of Judas Priest.
Italy pressed.
Yep. Yeah, Italy pressed with Rockarola and Sad Wings of Destiny. It's just the 2 albums on there. And, I mean, knowing that this has Rockarola, which was kind of like taken down for like a long time because it didn't really do well at all, and Sad Wings of Destiny, and it's so sick because, I mean, it sounds so raw. And you know how old it is? It still says Bob Halford, not Rob Halford. Yeah, it is different. It's so cool. It's got like these samurais on it. It's so sick.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how much you pay.
How much should I pay for that?
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Okay. I don't want to.
You don't want to know. But I also.
Oh yeah, Zeppelin.
Don't forget about Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
I found this as well.
This is an original 2004 copy of Guitar Legends, strictly about Zeppelin and Jimmy Page, that has like tablature about how to play the Rain song, Four Sticks, which is one of my favorite Zeppelin songs. The Rain song, Four Sticks, Cashmere, Stairway. I mean, it's just filled with like so many awesome pictures. Interviews of John Bonham that have not been released that are here, right here.
Yep.
Well, I mean, they were released. They would have not been released 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have never seen them.
You get
yeah.
what you're saying.
It's just
you
it's
get
just
it.
Yeah, it's just so cool.
They're rare.
Very,
rare
they're very
gems.
rare. Yeah, and I that's probably where all my money goes. I mean, I have like over 200 records. So
You really do. Yes.
yeah, and buttloads of magazines and CDs.
I still want to see that Randy poster.
Oh, okay. You know what? I've never got up on stream before. I've never left this spot. I'll do
Top 5 favorite drummers.
Ooh, that's hard. I will show you the Rhodes poster DV that came in that Quiet Riot album. You talk to them for a little bit.
Okay, so what's up, guys? Top 5 favorite drummers. For me, I will have to say my number one is Jimmy the Rev. If you know who Avenged Sevenfold is, rest in peace, the Rev. He's in my top 5. Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee, really?
Tommy Lee. Come on. Tommy Lee, Motley Crue. Can't forget about Tommy Lee.
Yeah, he's good.
Who else? Definitely Lars for sure.
Bonham,
Yeah.
Bill Ward, Tommy Aldridge.
Yes,
Tommy Aldridge.
Tommy Aldridge.
Oh my God, Tommy Aldridge.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he's a freaking madman on the drums.
Yeah, he really is.
He's definitely my favorite. This is the Rhodes poster. This is the early Quiet Riot days. That I'm still trying to get framed, but the freaking frames are like $60 a piece. This is the Quiet Riot poster that came with the album. It is so awesome.
It is sick. I love that, dude.
These sold out so quick when they first reissued them. And for those who don't know, the first 2 Quiet Riot albums before Mental Health and before Randy left to join Ozzy were only released in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak from afar, so I sound like an echo. So,
Once I thought Tommy Lee had only one arm.
oh, freaking Rick Allen of Def Leppard. He deserves to be on there.
Yeah, Rick Allen. I forgot about Rick. Sorry, Rick. Yes.
Yeah, Rick.
You deserve to be
I
on
read
top
an
5.
article on him about he's still. Remember when he got attacked by that pedestrian with that metal pole?
Yes, that was horrible.
Freaking loser. I don't even have words to describe him.
Yeah.
Just pathetic.
It's crazy.
Pathetic. But Rick Allen, he only has one hand to drum with.
Mm-hmm.
And
you guys probably are gonna judge me for this, so your views are probably gonna go way down. Travis Barker. Just because I grew up in that era.
You can leave now. You can leave. No.
Travis Barker.
He's good.
Undeniably, hate him or love him, he is good at what he does.
Even when it comes to, since we got on the topic, like old school drummers like Bill Ward, Tommy Aldridge, John Bonham,
yes,
Phil Rudd, early Bon Scott, AC/DC. I love Phil Rudd.
There's a lot.
Neil Peart, Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
They're so good. Frankie Banali, Quiet Riot.
There's just a bunch of good
Ben
ones.
Thatcher, when it comes to like newer bands, World Blood, Ben Thatcher.
Yeah.
Meg White, hate her or love her. I think she's freaking good.
Yeah.
She's kind of like the analogy I would describe Meg as like the Ringo of the 2000s.
I would say.
She's very simplistic, but she does the job well.
She's got a lot of potential, but her
shy.
anxiety gets in the way of that. But she's talented for sure.
Wasted by Def Leppard is so good. I love that song so much. Def Leppard's so fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, DV, it's so free. I cannot wait to get it hung up and framed. Dave Lombardo. We heard about Dave Lombardo. Yeah. When Dave Lombardo and I think Joey Jordison from Slipknot subbed in for Lars that one show, Metallica.
Yeah.
And
which I've seen Slipknot. I've seen Korn. I met Korn.
You met Korn.
Yeah. I met Fieldy and Head.
Why not? Yeah.
Fantastic.
I wish you could have met Jonathan.
Yeah, I didn't get to meet Jonathan,
You
but
did?
no.
Oh, you did. Oh, I was about to say you never told me
No,
that.
I met Fieldy and Head. I got to talk to them.
Mhm.
It was really neat because we kind of sat there and talked about, everything that they've been through. They used to battle addiction really bad.
And now they're
Um,
Christians, heavy Christians. So.
yeah, we sat and talked about like how they found God and how they recovered from that and everything it took to get to where they are now. Which it was a really deep, intimate conversation, which was it was really cool.
And
I'll
then
never forget that.
you met All the Remains.
Yes, I met All That Remains. Phil, he's so cool. He's really funny. They're awesome band. They're awesome. No, I got to hang out with them.
Mhm.
They're really down to earth.
We've met a lot of people.
Yeah, they're
Now,
super down to earth.
we're not trying to sound like stuck up or anything, but I think it's really cool to sound and like tell everybody about these people we met because I mean, it's kind of getting old saying the same five stories,
Well,
same 15 million stories, the same five people. So
it's okay.
Finally,
I've got a lot of stories.
No, they're freaking awesome. I'm so glad we get to share it with you guys. Yes. Finally get it out to more people. Like this awesome stuff we've done. But Mom saw Motley Crue and Kiss. I don't remember what year it was. I think it might have been 80. No, it would have been 82. No, there's no way.
She actually was pregnant with me. So it would have been 89, 90.
89, Dr. Feelgood years, yeah.
Because I was born in 90, and she was pregnant with me at the time. So technically, I got to see them too.
Yeah.
So that was my first concert, was Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Cinderella.
And Kiss.
Yes, and Kiss.
Yeah, I forget about Cinderella. She went to see Cinderella too.
Yeah, she went to see Cinderella too.
Oh my God.
Well, she's actually really brave going to a concert pregnant.
Yeah, imagine being caught in a mosh and reference. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, that's why I love the music that I love.
Yeah, I mean,
I heard it before I was on this earth.
Yeah, I mean, the first three albums I heard were AC/DC Live 1991, RSB Wagon, High Fidelity, and Paranoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what dispersed this whole addiction that I have now.
Yep.
But yeah, what have you guys? How many people have you guys met? Have you guys met anybody like famous, like any cool like bands? I know DB. He met Blackie Lawless for Wasp and hung out with him for a little bit. Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, he met him, and yeah, it's a really cool story. Tell him.
What are some of your guys' experiences?
Yeah, have you met anybody cool, music related?
Or if you have not met anyone, who would you want to meet?
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
Dream people to meet. Favorite vocalist?
Chester Bennington.
They saw. Yep, I was gonna mention that. They got to see me, my brother, and Sam, my sister, got to see Linkin Park.
It was their last tour.
Was
before Chester died. It was a.
Was it the Honey Party?
Yes.
Yeah, the Honey Party.
The Honey Party.
And then after was One More Light, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of their last tours we got to see.
And then, literally a day after, they went to Indiana and Chester broke his leg.
Yeah.
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 So they were like kind of one of the last people to see Chester live, which is pretty cool. So any Linkin Park fans out there, so you guys are probably geeking out right now.
Yeah. No, I've got a wide genre of music, so I'm gonna go off experience of people who I've seen live. Chester Bennington, Jared Leto.
Oh, you saw, yeah,
phenomenal.
You saw 36 More. I forgot about that.
His voice is phenomenal. I would also have to say, let's see, Jared Leto.
Like just live, like singer.
Live, yeah. Favorite vocalist, Jared Leto, Chester.
James
was amazing.
James Hetfield.
Being the age that he is, I mean, he still sounds amazing.
Along with Phil Anselmo of Pantera.
I'm trying to think of who else.
Bring the Horizon.
Yes. Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon.
Alice Cooper sounds fantastic still. I want to see Dave Mustaine. I want to see Megadeth so bad.
Matt from Bullet for My Valentine. His voice is great too. I really, really enjoyed them live. They're just so good. I've seen them several times.
Who did you see? Oh my God. You obviously saw Green Day. You saw Billy Joel. You've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot. I'm like sitting here like I'm in a daze. Like I'm gonna go ahead and throw.
You saw Bon Jovi.
I saw Bon Jovi when I was 12.
That's cool.
With Hanson, Blast from the Past.
If you guys even know who Hanson is.
I'm gonna throw Jack White in there just because like I haven't seen him live, but I've got videos from you guys seeing him live.
Fantastic.
And I've seen him live on TV. It's undeniable his talent. He's definitely my number one. Jack White for sure.
Favorite vocalists, Ozzy. I mean, duh.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl, yeah, Dave Grohl.
His
God
voice.
almighty.
Yeah, he's got a voice on him for sure.
But like Dio, oh Christ, Dave Mustaine, God, what is Anthrax?
The lead singer of Anthrax.
Yeah, why am I blanking out?
What is his
Joey
name?
Belladonna.
Yes,
Joey Belladonna.
Yes.
I feel so stupid. Oh my God.
We've had a long week, so
Yeah,
we're
it's
kind
been
of
a
like
long week. Joey Belladonna, Dio. I mean, Brad Delt of Boston.
Sully, Godsmack.
Oh yeah, he's got a wicked voice.
Yeah, he's really good live. I've seen
Mhm.
him live.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's on Godsmack. See, another band she saw that is just.
I'm trying to think of who else. Who else?
M Shadows, Vince Sevenfold.
Yes, M Shadows, Avenged Sevenfold. I've seen them multiple times. Fantastic. Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach. He's very good.
Dang, I forgot you saw Papa Roach.
Jacoby Shaddix, yeah. I actually traveled to
Mhm.
Tampa to see them. I've seen Papa Roach, Alice Cooper,
Rick Emmett of Triumph. Oh my God.
For My Valentine. Who else? I can't think of who else was there.
Great White, the lead singer of Great White. He's fantastic. I can't remember. He recently passed away. God, rest his soul. Bowie.
Yes, Bowie.
Um,
Robert Plant.
Robert Plant. Yeah.
Robert Plant,
Mhm.
most definitely.
Mhm. Yeah, Robert Plant. Man, Deep Purple.
He's heard Jacoby and got scared.
Yeah, apparently, I think.
Why?
I remember him telling me. I believe he got named after Jacoby.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Heck
I'm pretty sure I got that right, dude. Yeah. Godsmack.
Wash
Wash
your
your
clothes
car.
when it rains.
He did. He got
That's
named. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
cool.
heck yeah, that's
Mhm.
cool. I'm trying to think of who else.
What's up, Seek and Destroy? What's up, dude?
There's so many people. But not everyone's good live.
Mhm.
I've had some bad experiences.
Like when you saw Rise Against.
Rise Against.
It was awful, apparently.
We won't talk about that.
I almost won tickets to see Rage Against the Machine one year.
No.
I think it was in like 20.
Really?
I think it was
You know
21.
who I would really like to see?
Hmm.
Tool.
Tool. Yeah. I really.
Slipknot, they scared the crap out of me.
But
They were phenomenal. I mean, those guys, their stage presence, their performance,
wicked, yeah.
how they interact with the crowd. Like Slipknot was phenomenal. They just
Mhm.
scared me a little bit with those masks, but they were great. I mean, I enjoyed it. I seen them with Korn, and it was good. It was a good show. When I seen Korn, Jonathan Davis came out with the bagpipes, and I lost it.
Oh, during Sheets and Ladders?
Yes, yeah. I was like, yes. I was so hoping he would come out with that, and he did. It was amazing.
Oh, 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace. Wow. I love 3 Days Grace. Speaking of 3 Days Grace, the original lead singer is back, and they are in the studio recording.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They're making a new album.
I'm so excited about that.
Megadeth's making a new album. I'm so excited.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm literally just like, my brain is not working right. Another vocalist, Brad Arnold, 3 Doors Down.
Yeah, we met for 3 Doors Down, right?
Brad Arnold, 3 Doors Down.
I was
really good live.
like 6 when I met.
Yeah, you were like 6 years old.
Because I got this guitar. Flashback. This was my very first guitar I ever bought. This is the guitar she bought me when I was 5.
Yeah.
When I first started playing guitar. This guitar.
MTV Music Inc. Yeah, Slipknot is amazing. Like, I would definitely see them again.
This guitar is a Dan Electro / like, I don't even know. It's kind of like a Dan Electro with humbuckers, and it's a first act, and this guitar is big it up. So it's got one string. You can
Good old Walmart guitar, but hey, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, Dan Electro knockoff model with the pick guard ripped off so bad, because I remember the story behind the reason why the pick guard's off is because when I was little, when I first discovered Randy, I saw his signature in the tribute album. Yeah. And I always thought it'd be cool for Randy to still be alive and come sign my guitar. So I'd always practice writing his signature on it. And so that's pulling my heartstrings right now.
I didn't know that.
I don't think I've ever told anybody that, but I think I got Brad.
You should get your sister to sign the back of it for me.
Brad Arnold right here.
That's cute.
3 Doors Down.
Yep.
Right here. Yep. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you still see the stickers when I was trying to learn Smoke on the Water.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and now, I mean, that'd be kind of cool if I had like my own Gibson one day, like a signature, and I'd put like inlays with their stars right here.
That would be cool.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of sick. But yeah, that's my very first guitar, awesome. And when I met Three Doors Down, which is sick. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, you can sign the back of it.
Oh yeah, I should sign the back of it.
Put EMGs in her.
Put EMGs in her.
Put the Kirk Allen ones. Those are freaking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been going for.
Yeah, I like the original singer a lot better than the newer guy too. So I'm glad he's back.
For sure. 3 Days Grace?
Yes.
Yeah. Sex Pistols are back now.
Can we see the Red Flying V?
That Red Flying V. That is like 50 pounds. It's like a brick. Actually.
And it's in a shrine right now.
It's in a huge shrine over a Doors poster under my Quiet Riot poster.
Hotel.
Yeah. Fantastic. I love. And I made that video about Jim Morrison. If you guys watched it, tell me your guys' thoughts on it. It didn't really do well. I figured it wouldn't because it's so controversial, but yeah, I think he might still win.
I mean,
yeah. I mean,
put
those clues together. That's very oddly.
Just like I think Prince is still alive, Elvis is still alive. We have any conspiracy theorists in here?
Yeah. Is it okay to like Dio more than Ozzy? I feel like it is very favorable to like Dio more than Ozzy because, I mean, Dio had a larger track record with different bands because he was with Elf, Rainbow, Sabbath when Ozzy left to join the Wizard of Oz. And he did Heaven and Hell.
Yes.
And then obviously his solo stuff. So, I mean, Dio's fantastic. I love Dio. But I also love Ozzy because that was like my first like DNA brain change. Well, okay, this is the music I want to listen to.
Yeah.
And he's still my favorite.
Yeah, and he always will be your favorite. For sure.
I have like 4 copies of like every single
just in case you lose the other 3.
Mm-hmm. Or they break or war, whatever.
Yeah.
But we better end it soon.
Oh my gosh, it's
been almost
by fast.
I know, it's already been on here for an hour.
Any last questions?
Any last questions before we go? Can we see your cat named Zeppelin? That's actually, speaking of which, that is her cat.
That's my cat.
Yeah, and the post that I made.
Yeah, that's my cat.
That was during Christmas time, and her cat was stuck in a tree, and we had to take her out.
Yeah. That's my cat.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
He's all the way home where I live in Indy, so he's a Maine Coon. He's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I like Dio, but nothing beats original style with the Ozzy. 100%. I agree. And when we were at the Metallica show, what I thought was freaking awesome was they started playing Hole in the Sky right before Metallica came out. And I was just like, oh, thank God. This sounds awesome. I learned how to play the More Than Feeling solo. I love that solo so much. Tom Schultz is fantastic. I love Tom Schultz. Does not get talked about enough.
There's a lot of underrated
guitarists. Mick Ronson, Mark Bolan.
Yes.
Michael Schenker of UFO, which I was telling you about earlier, who you've never heard of.
Yeah.
She never heard of UFO, guys.
Never heard. Don't judge me.
I love UFO. Listen to Phenomenon. We'll listen to that on the way to Metallica tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to.
Phenomenon, Dr. Doctor, Space Child. Oh, that's so good. Oh, you saw him at Toronto.
Oh, awesome. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Can you do a video like which 80s rock voice fits?
Yeah, I'm actually working on that right now. I don't know who. I've done Joey Belladonna. The lead singer of Night Ranger.
Voice?
Lead singer of Night Ranger Europe. Obviously Ozzy, but I mean, I'm not necessarily a singer, so it doesn't look that good. I don't think I don't know. Yeah.
That would be fun. I mean, it would be fun.
It'd be funny. It'd be different. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
It'd be different for you guys to see. But yeah, any guys last questions about tomorrow's show, about the show we went to yesterday? Music questions for me or her, considering she's been to like 90 shows.
And counting. I'm not stopping here.
Can I sing? No, I cannot sing. I can hum. I'm a professional hummer.
Yeah, he's a professional hummer.
I hum and tap. I don't know why. I always do.
Yeah. I was a drummer and singer when I was younger.
I don't know why I always do that. Well, music, blood.
Yeah.
It's always. I'm always thinking about music.
It's literally in like all of we have a very passionate musical family.
Everybody I know, when they hear me just, they get annoyed. Oh, I don't care.
Hey, you can just blame it on me.
Can you play kazoo? Yes, I can.
Kazoo? Yeah.
Yes, I can play kazoo. Yes. Actually, far better at kazoo than on guitar. Believe it or not, I'm not.
Well, I was like, what?
Yeah. But I remember I used to want to learn piano. Like, so
I mean, hey.
I don't know. I've grown to love piano a lot. I mean, I've always loved piano because of the Beatles and RSB Wagon.
Yeah, RSB Wagon.
Wagon. I used to be a heavy RSB Wagon fan. Oh my god.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah, they're fantastic. But it's almost 10 o'clock, and we got a long day tomorrow. I gotta tell you this. I crank my stereo a lot. Oh yeah, my neighbors probably hate us by now.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's too bad. Sorry. They had to hear it, whether they like it or not. So, Ted Nugent. I like Ted Nugent, but I feel like his political views can interfere with his image, and I feel like that affects it a lot. But I mean, he's a fantastic guitarist. I think he's an amazing stage performer, presence guy, and frontman. I mean, his debut album with the Stormtrooper, Snakeskin Cowboy, Stranglehold, Hey Baby, fantastic.
If you should read my name.
Yeah.
I want that shirt. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love the news. He's good, but I feel like his political views are very I mean, I'm not very political. I try to stay out of it.
Yeah. Too political.
I'm trying to learn. I don't know. But I think we're gonna end it now, actually. I mean, we've been going for so
that's crazy. Thank you.
It's been so much fun, and we're gonna do a vlog tomorrow. Me, my brother, and my sister. And it's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait for Limp Bizkit.
I'm excited.
And I can't wait for obviously Metallica again with a 2-day no repeat weekend. So we're gonna play completely different songs than what they did the other day. So it's gonna be really freaking fun. And thank you, Kim. Good to see you too. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Good to see you guys.
You guys met my sister. So
nice to meet you guys.
You guys are gonna meet my brother tomorrow. So get ready. So.
Join us on our Metallica Day 2 journey.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely fantastic, and I got a lot of videos planned. So just stay tuned. For those who haven't liked, subscribed, please do it. It means so much. And if you guys like what you see, like the style and everything, subscribe. I think this is the channel for you, and I hope everybody has an absolutely fantastic night. And we got
have a great rest of your weekend.
We got a lot of stuff in plan. Yep. Oh, bye-bye.